I'm the mercenary, Flip Gordon. And I'm joining the USAssassin's team.
Yeah, this is USAssassin. They bout the action, ready to make it happen. Yeah, this is the elite government task force. Whole team is official, what more could you ask for? Yeah, this is USAssassin. You don't want drama, if they pull up, they blasting. Monsters of the graveyard shift. You ain't never seen a squad quite like this. We got Bazooka Dog, and he don't cut no slack. A dog with a giant bazooka on his back. Slither is a reptilian, alien, 3 snakes for a tongue. You don't wanna mess with him. Sensei Steel, who is so mysterious, martial artist and trainer, swift with the kicks. Zero Face is a bad guy turned good. The mercenary is a beast, get it understood. Takeout is a fast shooter, fast draw. Kirby is the Lone Ranger, but she hits hard. Lieutenant Rafe, second in command, yes indeed. Who's the brains of the team? A super ninja at the lead. Yeah, hey, this is USAssassin. Yeah, this is USAssassin. Let's go.
What happens to your favorite comic book characters when their series are canceled? A group of heroes break into the real world to track down their creator and demand to finish their stories so they can fulfill their destinies. Written by Mark Poulton, writer and co-creator of Graveyard Shift. With art by Cesar Madaro. Comes this beautifully illustrated 80-page graphic novel. Featuring a jam cover by the legendary George Perez and Cesar Madaro. Loose Threads. Back it. Only on Indiegogo.
Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Hey, Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
You call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god.
I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. Wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. Mark Poulton, keep it entertaining, you already know it. Outworking everybody and he don't ever quit. Talking about plenty comics like Graveyard Shift, Sea Dogs, Fighting Wolf, US Assassin. Doing just what he loves, this is his passion. Bring more value to your dollar, no I'm not fronting. That's how just a writer became a moral compass. This is Primetime Poulton. This is Primetime Poulton, let's go.
What's up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. It's Revolution. I'm the Moral Compass, Poppy. And joining me today, Dexter Weeks. What's up, Dex?
What's up, everybody? What's going on? That's a hell of an entrance, Mark, or a hell of an intro, I should say.
Yeah. The people love it. They love the 10-minute intro. It gives them time to get their snacks ready, run to the bathroom, whatever they have to do. I'm there for them.
Yeah, I dig it.
Now, people don't know this, but Dex, you were an hour late to the Writhe Payne Horror Movie Club.
Yeah.
This past Sunday, you thought the show started at 6. Starts at 5 every week.
I know. I had a lot going on that day. I just got lost track of time. So.
But you loved Better Watch Out so much, you wanted to join us tonight to talk about it. So Enrico told me he's going to be a little late. I'm not sure if Chris is joining us tonight. So, while we wait on the boys, why don't we discuss Better Watch Out?
Sure.
Now, I personally thought it was a fantastic movie. I remember the first time I saw it, I didn't watch a trailer or anything. So that twist really surprised me. The movie went in a direction I wasn't expecting, and I absolutely loved it. What was your thoughts on the movie?
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing it when it first came out, and I do remember it, and I remember I enjoyed it. And getting ready for our show, my wife and I were watching it. I made Kim watch it.
Yeah.
And, she really dug it too. So yeah, I mean, it still holds up. There's a lot of twists in it, which I thought was cool. There's just enough horror in it to keep you interested, and it's all about the ending. I've always told you, Mark, when you're writing your scripts, it's all about the ending. If you don't have that ending, that zinger at the end, it just elevates the movie to another level. So,
now, did you stick around for the bonus scene after the credits?
Oh, I didn't even know there was a bonus scene. What's the bonus scene?
So, it ends with them saying, "Oh, there's still one alive, and it's the babysitter."
Right.
And as she's getting put into the back of the ambulance, I believe she gives the kid the finger.
Which is great.
So after the credits, it cuts back to the kid with his mom, and apparently it's been like a couple hours or so, and he says he's really concerned about the babysitter. He wants his mom to take him to the hospital so he can make sure she's okay.
Oh, wow. That sounds amazing, man.
Yeah. It's like the Halloween 2 of the Better Watch Out universe. I would love to see that kid in the hospital trying to kill the babysitter.
Yeah, that would be great, man.
And no one would suspect this, sweet, innocent kid who was just in this traumatic event to be the killer.
Exactly. My only question too is he was what, like a 12-year-old kid? I mean,
yeah,
he was kind of manhandling a couple of the dudes. Come on, man, he's 12 years old.
I mean, he did have he took the one out with a baseball bat.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he outsmarted them.
He was Home Alone, that just a little bit more devious.
But just the psychotic turn that he had.
Yeah.
Once things started to fall apart with his his plans, pushing the babysitter down the stairs, getting the ex-boyfriend there so he could frame him.
Right.
What a psycho.
It was a pretty elaborate, plan. I mean, even with him and his friend in the beginning, when they pretended he got shot, he had to set all that up, and then, the whole thing with him running around the house. I mean, it was really good.
Yeah,
really well done.
We got Enrico joining us. What's up, Enrico?
Hey man, what's going on?
Bada bing.
We're
How's everyone doing?
What's up?
So Dex showed up for the horror movie club an hour late Sunday. He thought it was at 6:00, and we had been done for about 15 minutes by then.
Yeah.
So he wanted to join us and give his thoughts. So he really enjoyed the movie too. I think it's one of the better films we've watched. Christmas has been good for us. I feel like all the movies have been good so far.
Yeah, there's nothing better than Christmas horror, though. Christmas horror is the best. So that's why Terrifier 3 is going to be so amazing.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm looking forward. At first, I was like, oh, Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 might not be the best. But after watching the trailer and the over-the-top performance of the star, Eric Freeman, And the fact that Amanda B thought he was cute, I was like, this is going to be a fun episode, I think.
Right.
So 5 o'clock, right, Mark?
5 o'clock Sunday. Yep.
Stay alive.
Enrico, how are you doing? Recovered
Good.
from Ocean City Comic Con? I saw there was a nice picture posted of you from the convention.
Yeah, I looked really like intense in that picture, or
Yeah.
or angry. I don't know, either one. Yeah, no.
Did that
Great.
guy, was he asking people to take pictures, or he was just taking snaps and you just happened to be in that one shot? Or
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that was a candid for sure.
okay, cool.
So Dex, we didn't have a chance to talk to you Sunday. What were your thoughts on Ocean City Comic Con?
I like I said, I love that show. I'm glad it's growing. It's getting bigger. I don't know if you guys saw the numbers. I think James he posted the numbers of how many people were there. It was almost like 10,000 people or something.
Oh
wow,
wow.
that
It was
was
like
great.
9,000 and something. But yeah, so like that's the best. You know, like foot traffic. The people are real friendly. They're very
Yeah.
they're very
It's
loyal.
a great area. Like a shore town off season is,
Right.
I think, is a fantastic place to be.
I mean, I'm getting people, Mark. Like I was getting, like, I guess I wouldn't call them fans, but people that follow me, and
Yeah.
they were bringing their friends. You know, it was really cool. Just
That's awesome.
having
That's
people really interested and stuff. So I love
Yeah.
that stuff. I can't wait for next year. You know, it's gonna be 2 days.
Yeah.
Looking forward to
Yeah.
that. So
Looking forward to it. They treat us great. They treat us like we're stars. So
Yeah.
I love it. We all had a good time. One person who didn't have a good time at Ocean City Comic Con is this guy here, Chris Graves. What's up, Chris?
Yo, what's happening?
Hey.
So Chris missed out on Ocean City Comic Con.
He did.
I think it's time to come clean, Chris. You just don't like Comic Cons. You find any excuse not to go to them.
Yeah. My secret is out. Yeah, man. It makes me nervous.
yeah, we missed you though. We missed you, man.
Oh, I'm glad everybody had a good time, man. I heard it was fun.
And Enrico and I are starting to think it's us because you couldn't make SpawnCon, and then you could. You're cool with the rest of the group. You just don't like us.
No, it's just fun. Don't worry about it.
Just Botta, okay. That's fine.
Now you should definitely try to make it next year, Chris. I mean, it's a hell of a show. So
Oh man, yeah. I went last year just as to hang out, like
oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
I wanted to go so bad just because the vibe was great and it was a great con. And this has been the absolute fucking worst year for like getting sick and shit with this fucking. It's
Yeah.
just a rough year, man. The new year will it'll be better, I'm sure.
Now, guys, I have to apologize for my my rude behavior. We're 18 minutes into the show, and I haven't even said hi to the chat yet.
Yeah, you should.
I've been neglecting Mark Penguin. First, as always, Mark just picked up some Alan Moore Supreme back issues at my comic shop. One has a splat cover. That's awesome. I love some Stephen Platt extreme artwork.
Definitely.
We got Christopher Bouchard in the house. What's up, Chris?
Yo.
Keely Chow is back again. It's great to see returning name. Thank you for joining us, Keely. What's going on? We got Michael in the house. He says Kirby wants me. Kirby from USAssassin. Is she making eyes at you, Mike? We got Bat on My Face. Viva la Revolution. Bat just got his Coney Waves book. He says Renzo Rodriguez is going to win the award for most booties in a comic for the year.
That'll work.
Esteemed.
I guess he hasn't read Writhe Payne yet, though. Chris looked up some stuff.
More bare titties, maybe. I don't know about booties.
That'll work.
Yeah. Oh, Mark's out of here. He said, "Fuck this place."
He's had enough.
He didn't like all the obscene talk.
Right. Well,
Sorry, I had Sean Arrett in my ear. Just a reminder, guys, Ott and Stuff, 200th episode, Brett Booth, Thomas Healy on tonight.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Brett motherfucking Booth. I was corrected. Big show tonight. Sean's not joining us. He has to get himself psyched up for the episode. So.
Awesome.
Are you giving him a hand in that area, Mark?
No. He has someone for that. Sean's he probably doesn't want that out there, but he has someone for that. Corey Barton in the house. What's up, Corey? Thanks for joining us. We got Jay from Diabolical Souls Presents. Yo, what's up,
like
everyone?
Like the change.
Okay, yeah. Mark Pranger says, I watched Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 already, and it was amazing. I'll tell you what, yeah, that trailer is incredible. The performance by Eric Freeman, I know his name now because I had to look this guy up, is so over the top incredible. I just love it. Chris, you going to watch Silent Night, Deadly Night 2?
It's on my to-do list, 100%.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We got Jolly Green in the house. Hi, guys. What's up?
What's up, Jolly Green?
Go Jolly.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Thank you, Jolly Green.
Yes.
I got the Jollies.
Jay says, yo, Enrico, Dex, and Mark.
What's up?
What's up, Jay? From Not As Little Studios.
Mark says, Liefeld on Billy Tucci's Pop XP Thursday show tomorrow night. Oh, maybe I'll watch that tomorrow night after I'm done signing Graveyard Shift Omega Storm. Flying to Michigan tomorrow morning. I arrive in Michigan 10:30. John's going to put me to work signing those 3 pallets of Graveyard Shift books. He already shared a video of them in his garage. So looking forward. It's a thick book, man. 150 pages.
God
and,
damn.
Are you be chilling in the hot tub, Mark? You get like the suite again?
I mean, if I get my usual suite, I'll be in the hot tub later that night recuperating.
Nice.
Corey says, I do miss the old Desolate Soul Studio J.
He was cooler, huh? Yeah.
Jay says, that's the past, Corey.
Yeah,
Mark says, you and John can hold hands and watch Rob together. Oh, that would be nice.
Aw.
Wind down after a long day of signing. Just,
hot tub,
yeah.
both of you?
Hot tub.
sure.
Yeah, pop it on the
Mutual
TV.
foot rubs.
We should, I mean, I'd say we could EFAP it while we watch it, you know?
Jesus.
All right, so-
we'll see if John's okay with that.
So tomorrow, while I'm in Michigan, signing Graveyard Shift Omega Storm, we'll be closing out Writhe Payne Thursday and Friday. I'm going to put in the good word for Coney Waves as well, which is shipping to backers. Halfway done that. I'm just waiting on that Renzo Rodriguez cover from the printer. They keep delaying Renzo's cover, man. Well, what's up with that?
Motherfuckers.
Oh.
But guys, you can still get Coney Waves. The most booties you will find in a comic this year, as stated by Bat on my face. Make sure you pick up a copy. Judge for yourself. Count the booties. How many are in there? We should actually have a contest. We should go in and count the booties, Dex, and have someone guess. First one with the right answer wins.
Yeah. You can get him one of those Coney posters, man.
There you go.
Get a pair of Haunted Pizza underwear.
For the girls, it's turned upside down. Is that what you're saying, bots? Pizza slice turned upside down. Never mind.
Yeah.
But for the Writhe Payne campaign, since we're closing it out, we added the Payne statue designed by our very own Enrico Botta. I'm going to share it right now. It's live on the campaign. I believe one has already been claimed,
Nice.
but it comes with a nicely designed box that it comes in. This is an incredible piece, man. I think Thursday and Friday these are going to go very quick.
Oh yeah, man.
And it's articulate too, right, Mark? Doesn't he?
The arms are movable, yeah. So let's show this. I added a bunch of new artwork actually. The campaign. I added February's colors to the campaign page. So
Cool.
Killer, man.
got some new stuff here if you want to see what the completed book. Letters are done. Ryan, my post-production guy, he is getting the files ready for the printer.
Oh shit.
Let's get that book off to the printer, and maybe we can get the first few backers copies out before the end of the year. That would be amazing.
That would be great.
Wow.
And here we go. The Payne mini statue, designed by McFarlane Toys' own Enrico Botta. I'd say it's about 5 1/4 inches. Would you say that's correct, Enrico?
Yeah.
The box is 6 by 6. These are extremely limited, guys. Only 6 available. I think one's already been claimed. Let's check that.
Yeah, I saw it live at the Ocean City Comic Con. It was amazing.
Yeah, 1 out of the 6 have been claimed. So,
Awesome.
guys, these aren't going to last long, especially when we're streaming all day Thursday and Friday. So,
Yeah.
if you're on the fence, if you think you're going to pull the trigger and get one, I say get it now because they're not going to be around much longer.
Hell yeah, and it's the holidays, man. It'd be a cool
Yeah.
little gift. Little
Treat
stocking
yourself.
stuffer.
Buy yourself a present,
treat
man.
yourself. Yeah.
No. Treat yourself.
Mm.
There's still some Chris Graves artwork left as well. So, if you're an art collector, treat yourself for the holidays, man.
Yeah, man.
Christopher says, "Can't wait to get this comic in hand soon." Yeah, a lot of great support on Twitter. People really clamoring for Writhe Payne, and I'm so happy we're going to get it out to them very soon.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bunch of different covers to choose from. There's the oversized black and white edition. We got a black light poster you can get. We got the limited statues. Guys, what are you waiting for, man? Get it. Corey says, "I won't forget how great the old Desolate Souls name used to be." Let it go, Corey. Let it go.
Desolate Souls.
Also, guys, the Fun My Comic exclusive Writhe Payne cover is still available as well. We'll be ending both campaigns after Friday. So if you want that exclusive cover, make sure you nab it as well. Also, let's not forget about Sean, Type 1, available on Indiegogo and Fund My Comic. Go grab it. Insulin ain't cheap. Don't be a bum. Back Type 1.
Back Type 1.
Sean with all the catchphrases.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Oh, we got Toe Jam in the house. What's up, Toe Jam? Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
30.
So, honestly, guys, I have nothing to talk about. I'm leaving later tonight to go out, and my ride will then take me to the airport later, hours later, but I don't know. I don't have anything prepared. What would you guys like to talk about?
Well, talk about the con, man. Like, who was there?
Yeah.
Anything fun?
So I was fortunate enough. I was seated next to Master Dan Piscina and his brother Carlos. They played the characters from the original Mortal Kombat video game.
Oh, shit.
Dan was Sub-Zero, Smoke, Scorpion, Reptile, and of course Johnny Cage. His brother Carlos was Raiden. I brought my Reptile Storm Collectibles figure with me, and a couple minutes into the convention, I walked over to their table, and Daniel was happy to sign it for me. I reached for my wallet, and Chrissy was like, "No."
Oh, he
was
saw
like,
who you were.
He was like, "Professional courtesy. We're both behind the tables today."
I respect.
But
Pays off.
man, yeah, those guys were so busy all day signing autographs. Someone brought the side of their arcade cabinet, the side piece. It
That's
was
awesome.
like, yeah, it was incredible. It was like a 6 feet, side of the cabinet. Incredible.
That's cool.
But yeah, people bring in their video games. Someone brought their Mortal Kombat T-shirt from the '90s, all worn and beat up. They wanted that signed.
Oh, yeah.
And those guys were awesome. Sean got to hang out with them. He actually sang karaoke with them. Sang a little. What'd you sing, Sean? Some Backstreet Boys with them?
No, he's saying New Kids on the Block.
New
and
Kids-
Right Stuff.
Nice.
New
Oh,
Kids on the Block.
Oh,
Look, I
Yeah,
think
salt
if
pick.
anybody would talk shit, they would whoop their ass like no degree. So you won't fuck with me with Raiden and Johnny Cage.
yeah. I mean, just as a gaming standpoint, dude, they changed the game a little bit with all the violence and shit like that. It was like the first, I believe, like fighter where they went that route.
It was
Yeah.
at least one of the first ones that had like blood in it, right? That was like
Yeah,
a
the
big
gore and shit,
big
yeah.
deal, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading up about them after the convention because they were so cool. Apparently, Daniel was fired by Midway because he appeared in the Johnny Cage costume for a rival video game, Bloodstorm, which was a fighter game as well.
Really?
And the ad said something like, Johnny Cage has leveled up or something like that.
Well, I can see how they might be a little pissed about that.
Yeah. But I was just so geared up about Mortal Kombat. I started looking up the old Malibu comics on eBay. Very pricey, though. A couple years ago, you could get those old '90s comics for like $1 each, but now all the '90s comics, man, they're just skyrocketing in price.
Yeah,
I gotta go through my white
Blue
box.
comics fucking suck.
We got Glacier Mountain Comics in the house.
Yo,
What's
yo.
up?
Yep.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey, what's up, Glacier?
So I had them with us. I had the Golden Era with me, Chris. You met Goldie and Brett before.
Oh yeah, cool as fuck.
So since you didn't, you couldn't make it, you were sick. James, the convention promoter, came over to me. He didn't like having an empty table, so he asked if the Golden Era would move over to your space, which was a couple tables down. I could tell they were pretty nervous when they, when I told them, you guys are not going to be with me, you're going to be on your own. But I said, don't worry, I'll move all the Golden Era merch over to your table. I gave them change, so they, I was like, if anyone had credit cards, just send them my way. I'll take care of it. But, when wrestlers appear, I should have maybe like Sting or The Undertaker. They just wear their regular street clothes. But they decided they were going to put their gear on to attract an audience. And man, like
mostly female, but
yeah.
And the one dude is like, what? His is just tighties, man. Like
so Goldie, who wears the long tights, he didn't bring his gear, so Brett had an extra pair of the trunks. So they were both in the little speedos, man. When I was setting them up, this woman, no lie, came over and said, "You two must be the most comfortable people here." And they were like, "Oh yeah." She goes, "Because it's so hot." And they were like, "Yeah, I guess it's because of you. It's so hot."
it was a little odd. I mean, their table was next to mine, so when I was when I was drawing and stuff, every once in a while I'll look up and I just see like
a naked man.
Yeah. Fucking dude's package.
Yeah, but I would hear the women go by and they were all giggling and laughing. They had a good time. So
shit.
Yeah, they posed for a lot of pictures. Sold a pretty good amount of Golden Era comics and
awesome.
And magnets and stuff. So they had a great time. It's the first time they were ever at a Comic-Con, and they got to walk around a little, take it all in. But it was a great time. It's probably the best I ever did at Ocean City. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the 2-day convention next year.
They're bumping it up.
Yeah, they're making it bigger. I think by demand. I think people just love it so much.
Yeah,
it's a good
gonna be
crowd.
great.
Really good crowd.
Excited.
Mark says Sean and Joe covered Image United last night on their show. Any good stories working on issue 2, Mark? So I scripted the backup story in issue 2, which was Bloodstrike. It was almost like a reimagining of Bloodstrike, an all-star team. It had Cabot. So it's weird. It had Cabot, but also had Bloodstrike Assassin in it, which they're the same character. But in this, we were hinting that someone new was Bloodstrike Assassin. It was fun. Rob just hit me up out of the blue. It was I remember it was a Saturday morning. It was snowing here, and Rob just sent me an email, said, "Hey, do you want to script Image United 2 Bloodstrike story? I'll need it by the end of the weekend." And of course I like geeked out. I was like, "Yeah, I'm in." He sends me the artwork, and then like every hour, "You done yet? You done yet?" So my whole Sunday was scripting that stuff. I remember there was who was it? There was a character. I want to say it was Lynx, and I didn't know who. I couldn't figure out who it was. So I was like, "Rob, who is it?" And he was like, I think he said it's Wolfsbane. And I was like, "That's X-Force. That can't be Wolfsbane." So then Marat was the penciler. I asked him, and he was like, "It's Feral." So, but yeah, that was a long time ago. Image United was, man, that was over a decade ago. It's incredible. But yeah, I think that was my first first, yeah. Oh, so I think that Image United was like 2007, 2008. So that was my first official credit with Rob working for him. And then I did the Brigade relaunch after that. And then Evangeline, I got the Evangeline series. So yeah, the fun times back in the day. I was living the dream, man.
So when that happens, you get that fucking call, dude. Like, what's going through your mind there? Like, are you feeling like, holy shit, this is the big one, this is it, or did you just take it cool, take it stride?
Rob and I, we had a relationship prior to that because I was on his message board, and I once just reached out to him. He knew I was a huge fan, and he was very encouraging with Coney Waves. He loved everything I was showing back then of it, and I just hit him up and said, what do I need to do to one day work with you? And he responded back and said, I have a feeling we'll work together, Mark. Just keep doing what you're doing. And then Thanksgiving 2006, I think, he called me up and told me about the Evangeline reboot he wanted to do, and he wanted me to be the writer of it.
Shit.
Yeah. In the meantime, he gave me a license to do a Coney Waves Evangeline crossover, and then from there we were, I don't know. I felt like we were talking every week about like stuff to do. There's tons of projects that never happened. There was this huge Supreme crossover that I plotted out that was going to be insane, and that never happened. Maybe like sometime last year I found my notes to it, but it was basically Supreme versus the Extreme Universe. But yeah, it just great time. So I was already I was supposed to be working with Rob. The Evangeline series hadn't happened, but he had told me he wanted it to. We were just trying to find the artist. So when the Image United story came up, I was excited that something that was actually going to be in print was coming up. And I was so thankful that issue 2 came out, because Image United only made it to issue 3, and then it went off the rails because like Todd didn't want to draw the book anymore. I don't think Silvestri wanted to draw the book anymore. For those that don't know, Image United, all the founders, with the exception of Jim Lee, they got back together to draw this big crossover written by Robert Kirkman. He created a new character with Will Portacio, and they each drew their own character in every panel. I think someone was given the chore of breaking down each issue, and then they would pass the pages around. So trying to keep that thing on production.
That had to be fucking pain in the ass, man.
Yeah, and I know like Rob and Eric Larson always said that their work was done, but I think like when it came to Todd and Silvestri, like they just never had the time to finish it. So it made it to three issues. I think it was supposed to be like 5 or 6 issues. But
we should do our own version of that, Mark.
Oh my gosh!
It could be like the haunted pizza, the whole damn pie.
Yeah. That'd be incredible.
Someone gets a slice.
But that Evangeline run was pretty good, Mark. You know.
Oh, Evangeline was, I think, like creatively, like one of the best experiences of my life, because Rob was so hands off. So he just let us do whatever we wanted. And I sort of, one of the things Rob once said was, ask for forgiveness, not for permission. We use so many characters from the Extreme Library, and I never like asked. I just sort of threw them in there, and I was like, if it, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, we threw in characters from Youngblood. We threw in like real sly. There's even like an Al Simmons Spawn reference in there, because we hinted at Operation Night Strike, which was like a special ops team that had Chapel, Cabot, Al Simmons in it. So, and we added Priest to that lore. I don't know. That working on that book with you and Owen, incredible. Owen, maybe one of the unsung artists of the early 2010s. He was incredible. I thought he was going to be a huge star. He's in the video game industry now, I believe.
Yeah,
probably a lot more money in that.
Oh, probably, definitely. But yeah, every now and then Owen will comment on one of my posts, and I'll be like, we gotta get the band back together and do something. Oh, we got Grave Shot in the chat. What's up? Thanks for joining us. Blowing you a kiss. Blowing his dad a,
That's
blowing
right.
you a kiss.
My kids love me. What can I say? I raise them right.
Yeah, so man, Evangeline, a fun time. At one point, so I wrote an ending to our run after, what was it? I feel like 9 issues. I think we got canceled. But we still had more in the can, so they ran as a web series. The web series was so popular at the time. Rob was going to let me license Evangeline and release an omnibus of our run. And I wrote an ending, basically where God turns his back on Earth, and the world just goes to crap. The Red Dragon takes over Earth, and Supreme declares himself God. And so, if you wanna live, you have to pledge your allegiance to Supreme. He took
Very
everyone
cool.
to the. He took all the people that pledged their allegiance to him. He took them to the supremacy off of Earth to live, and it was basically Evangeline, Passover, Blood Wolf, a few other survivors that were still fighting the good fight on Earth. And that's how. That's
stuff, man.
yeah.
I remember
That's how,
seeing all the art and everything. It was really,
So-
really good.
Did you say Dex? Dex was a part of that as well?
Dex was Dex did the letters, which
Okay.
I think at the time Dex doesn't get the credit he deserves. I think Dex changed the game on lettering, like giving characters like their own. I know Tom. We say Tom Warzakowski.
Yeah.
Did it, but I think Dex took it to the next level on Evangeline. Like the lettering for Passover, incredible. Just like all these Torment, his lettering incredible. Dex was giving every character their own unique look and feel, added to the overall, beautifulness of the whole book.
And I did some of the coloring too, but
Yeah.
not to toot my horn. But yeah, it was a great book.
Yeah. Toot that shit, man.
Kind of paid off too. Remember at New York Comic Con, we got to sit with Rob. We did some signing.
Now, Dex, were you a fan of Liefeld as well, or are you more just like, you just got to be part of it?
I was just a fan of Mark,
Okay.
Yeah,
Who
so
isn't, Dex?
we
Who
got
isn't a fan of
to
Mark?
Dex and I. We signed with Rob at New York Comic Con. Then Dex and I, we signed by ourselves at the Image booth for Evangeline.
Yeah.
So yeah, some fun
That's fucking
fun
cool,
moments.
man.
All
Yeah.
the Graves kids are here tonight.
Yeah.
They love their
There's
dad.
There's my baby.
Yeah, so Evangeline, a great time to work on. Maybe one day we'll get to revisit it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Chris took that over, man. That would be badass, dude.
Oh yeah. Get me in.
I'm telling you.
No, it's just cool. Like I like hearing stories about, because I know Mark is just a huge fan of Liefeld, and like I could just imagine you get that response. Like first you're just trying to get a response, then you get it, and you're like, oh shit, that's fucking cool. And then
and then
actually
you
work with a hero. That's fucking, that's great, man.
Yeah, and you sort of develop a friendship. Enrico, the same thing almost happened to him, except it never. Like Enrico got reached out. Rob reached out to him to do a bunch of covers for him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
Rob reached out to me to do covers for Brigade, which I did, but then they never got released, unfortunately. But maybe I can do something for him in the future.
Still cool that you reached out,
Yeah, it was awesome.
Do you ever post any of that, dude, or show anybody?
No, I never did. I felt weird about it.
Mm.
They never got used. Maybe I should post them.
Yeah, you should post them. Maybe it'll remind him. You never know.
Are they traditional?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, but they're a little bit more cartoony. My style back then was a little bit more on the cartoony side, which was interesting. But they were pretty cool. Yeah.
No, you should post that shit, man. Just like unused cover or whatever.
Yeah,
still something.
It was fun. It was fun to do them for sure. One of them I think was a double cut, like a double page. What's it called?
Wraparound.
Yeah.
Oh,
Had
nice.
a bunch of characters, so all the brigade guys.
Oh yeah, I would love to see that. One of the cool things about working on Evangeline, when I was a teenager, my local comic shop was Hall of Heroes in the Echelon Mall,
Hell
and
yeah.
the clerk who worked there was John Stinsman, who
Mm.
one day he was just no longer there, and they said he got hired by Rob Liefeld to go work at Extreme Studios, and he became the regular artist of Evangeline. So when I got the Evangeline job, I found him online, and I shot him an email. I said, "You don't remember me, but I used to shop at Hall of Heroes, and you were the the clerk there." And I was like, "I just became the new writer of Evangeline. I would love for you to do a cover for us." So I paid John out of my own pocket to do a cover for us. He killed it, and developed a friendship there. And now John lives in South Jersey. So
Pretty local, right? Or
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I met him once. I used to go there too, and I remember going in and seeing original artwork of his up on the wall for a book he was working on called Amok or something. And I was, I was a kid at the time, and I remember taking my artwork to him, and he was really gracious about it. Gave me a lot of positive feedback, and I never forget actually the one thing he was like, "I wouldn't be talking to you if you weren't good." He's like, "You're you're good, you have potential." So
Nice.
yeah, so that's cool.
But
you gotta feel bad for someone. I mean, not that I'm a person who judges people art, but you can tell who has it and who doesn't. You know what I mean? Like whenever they
Yeah.
have these portfolio days and stuff, like in San Diego Comic Con, for instance, they have like Dark Horses there and all these people.
Yeah.
I just see people in tears, like because they just totally rip them.
Yeah.
I mean, I always said two types of criticisms. There's like good criticism and constructive criticism.
Yeah. Some people are in denial; they can't take the criticism.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, you shouldn't be crying about your art. You should be
No.
proud about it.
Well, I mean, that's part of the deal, though.
everything that I
It
do.
develops the thick skin. Like if you
True.
can't, if you can't get your fucking balls busted and
True.
or pull like,
You
hey,
gotta
man,
take it.
this
You gotta
sucks. You
take
got
that
to fix this.
You're
Yeah.
right.
You got to take that criticism and then use it to make yourself better.
Exactly.
You
I
can't
was-
just be like, I've been drawing for 20 years and I know how to draw and this, and it's like, no, man, like everyone still has room.
Absolutely.
All of us have room. To,
I love this.
even
I-
good, even like Todd. I look at his stuff sometimes and I'm like,
oh yeah, back in the day,
Todd,
like when he
yeah,
first put,
Todd is
yeah.
still like he gets better, like things like
Exactly.
everybody.
I talk when I had a chance to talk to Greg Capullo. First, he tells a story on podcast as well, but he said it was a different time. He took his stuff up to actual Marvel, went up to the office, and the guy looked at it and said, it fucking sucks. Go be a truck driver. Now, could you imagine you go in like, dude, you've done your best shit, right?
Right.
You take the bus there, you go all the way up to whatever fucking floor that was, and you get that chance, and the dude says, "Fuck, you stink. Go be a truck driver." And he said, "Fuck you, I'll be back." And he comes back, and he said,
That's
"It went
the
on and
attitude,
went on."
right? That's the attitude.
And that's what he
You
did.
go take that and use it for fuel to make yourself better.
And what he did is also gave him thick skin. Nothing that you hear after that from your hero told you fucking suck is ever going to affect you. So now he's got the thick skin, and he learned how to get into the business.
I remember the one story Greg Capullo told about that subject where he was saying something like one of the editors was really breaking his balls, and he was like, "That's not how you draw fingernails. Look at those fingernails." And he was like, "What are you talking about, fingernails?" And he went back and studied fingernails.
Glacier Mountain Comics asks, who made the character Cybrid? So Cybrid was a Liefeld creation. I want to say Mike Miller maybe drew the one single issue of it that ever came out. I know he definitely did the cover of Cybrid, but that was one of the short-lived series at Extreme that looked really awesome.
What, Cybrid
Yeah,
or Cygrid? Are they two?
Cybrid. He corrected himself.
Right.
Wasn't that Nick Manbat?
Oh no, that was Cybernary.
Oh, Cybernary. Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Cybrid was a Extreme book. I think it made its debut in Extreme Zero, and then they put out a Cybrid Zero, I know it had a Mike Miller cover. I had him sign it one year
Cool.
at New York Comic Con. He said, "What? This came out?"
It was different back then, Mark, right?
Yeah, yeah. I keep telling you. I mean, I keep telling myself, Dex, if Coney Waves came out in the '90s when we first started working on it, we would have been millionaires. We would have rode that '90s image wave.
Yeah.
I think.
Don't tease me, man. Don't tease me.
Our time will come again for Coney Waves.
No doubt.
Still available, guys, on Indiegogo. Go purchase a copy, man. It's an incredible book. Mark Pengren says, Larson told Fraga he'd never be a comic pro. Then Fraga had a comic that outsold Savage Dragon's #1.
Oh, dude,
Awesome.
I talk about a guy I looked up to, as not looked up to, but I loved his art on Spider-Man, and now I can absolutely not stand that motherfucker. Is fucking Larson. Oh,
As a person or as art? You know?
it's just
As soon as he opens his mouth.
oh, everything.
Yeah.
So the minute he opens his yap, the art now,
Yeah, the art took a dive.
Yeah.
Savage Dragon went in a very strange direction.
Yeah.
I'll say.
I think I stopped buying Savage Dragon at like issue 12 or 15 or something like that.
Yeah, I
You,
remember
you
when it first
lasted
came
longer
out,
than me.
Yeah, it was just crazy cool, like the way he drew it. And
Yeah.
then, I don't know what the fuck happened, man.
Glacier Mountain Comics says, "Wait, Mike Miller, like Pride is a Sin, Mike Miller? Yes, the very same Mike Miller, Lone Star Mike Miller." Chris, what'd you have in your hands, man?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Show it
Got
off.
the sign.
Oh, nice.
Brother Mark came over, got the sign, got to keep a few. My man
Awesome.
gives me the comps. Here, let me get
Super
a close
cool.
up of that.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, so I already sent a bunch of those out to backers. We're about halfway done fulfillment. Today I dropped off 46 packages to my post office. I think, I don't know if I told the story. No, I haven't, because the first time I saw it was Monday. I go to my post office and the front is just roped off with police tape. The windows are all boarded up. There's a sign posted on one of the pillars there. So I get out and I read it, and it says they're only accepting prepaid packages. Go around the back to the loading dock, ring the doorbell, and someone will take care of you. So I drive my car to the back of the building. I carry all my books up. I ring the doorbell, and the postmaster answers, and she knows me because I drop off so many books over the last couple of years. And I was like, "What happened here?" And she said, as they were getting ready to close Friday, this teenage girl who just got her permit was driving her mother to the post office. She went to pull in the spot right in front of the door, hit the gas instead of the brake, hopped the concrete, went right through the glass opening in the lobby. Yeah.
Women drivers, man. Fuck.
That's what I said.
They had one customer there. Luckily, they were being taken care of and not just standing in the lobby. If they had been in the lobby, they said they would have been killed.
Wow.
But yeah, they were. I stopped by today, and they're open for business. You can go through the front door now, but all the windows are smashed. There's actually just like a sheet of plastic, like where the big hole in their building is.
Quick.
I wonder how that works. That's like a government building. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like how that works, and with her insurance and stuff. So that's
Mark
great.
went in there and said, "I ain't got time for this shit. I got fucking books to get delivered."
You could go to another post office, Mark. You don't have to go to that.
Oh, they love me there. They're
Okay.
so supportive of Haunted Pizza.
That's good.
When I don't show up for a while, they get worried. Toe Jam, he liked the Chris Graves cover. He said money shot.
Yeah. Oh,
So
but people have been. I've been getting a lot of people hit me up saying they got their books, and everyone's loving it. So yeah,
awesome.
good stuff.
Mark says that happened at my local post office this year. A couple of weeks after the damage was finally repaired, it happened again.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Oh man, that's nuts. But we're getting ready for a lot of fulfillment here. We'll be making plenty of trips to the post office. We have to finish off Coney Waves. Then we'll get the Writhe Payne books in. And then I'm going to start, I'll start fulfilling for John for graveyard shift in the future. He doesn't want to do it anymore, so I'm going to take over. So, yeah, I'm going to order a couple pallets of Gemini mailers to be prepared.
Oh yeah, man.
I'm actually going to get one of those pallet lifters, those big machines. So, yeah, it'll be fun times.
A lot of trust in you to handle this product, man. That's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah. It'll be great. I think I'll set up a live stream and just call it Fulfillment TV because I'll be spending a lot of my time packaging
You have to
books.
have another party, fulfillment party.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun.
Get some
Live
pizza
from my
here.
garage.
Yeah. Yeah. So, man, time's already flying.
Yep.
We're already at the hour mark, with nothing prepared. So awesome.
Okay.
Good job, Mark, bringing up Image United. That got us talking about Evangeline and all sorts of
Yeah.
cool extreme
Yeah,
stuff.
good job, Chris, by asking questions about it.
Oh, good job, Chris, man. Chris always wants a pat on the back.
Yeah,
Man.
I mean, come on.
Good-
Stroke
good-
me up, Mark. Stroke
Yeah,
me
he
up.
deserves it.
Good job, sport. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Oh, who was that one guy on Twitter gassing you up? The most buff artist in CG, Chris.
Oh, as I'm reading it to myself, I said that just went right up Mark's ass.
I gotta get back in. I gotta get back in the gym more.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Come on, man. Oh,
I might be
you said
living
artist.
closer to you.
You said
Yeah,
artist.
artist. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I got
not
writer
close.
on lock, man.
No, I don't know, man. Who? What's the
Cecil.
No, I feel bad because Corey did the artwork for his book.
Oh, B.A. Warren.
Yeah, he's a fuck.
Oh, he's
he's
jacked,
got
yeah.
competition. He's a jack.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
Man.
We'll have to do double sessions, man. I don't know.
Yeah, let's get back.
Well, I'll be living closer to you soon, so.
Hell yeah, we'll stream it.
Yeah. There you go. All right, guys, that'll do it. Dex, let's start with you. Dex, where can people find you at? Put you on the
I'm
spot.
on Instagram, Dexter Weeks 6975. Twitter, Dexter Weeks _art. And on Facebook, just Dexter Weeks. You can find me there. Always post new art.
Promote your other podcast, man.
Uh,
You don't remember them.
Oh, what's that? OnlyFans?
no, I do it. It's for science. That's called Forces Behind Science Fiction.
Hey.
It's on Apple. It's on all the podcast sites. We just talk about sci-fi movies and stuff like that. It's a lot of
fuck
fun.
yeah. That's awesome, man.
Enrico, where can people find you at?
Enrico Botta on Instagram, Enrico Botta on X.
So simple and like that's what I
Yeah.
should have did. The fuck. Get ready for this mess.
Go for it,
X,
Chris.
the grave _ site. TikTok and Instagram, Chris _ Graves Art. And yeah, Facebook, just Chris Graves.
Mark Pengrin says, put Sean to work. It will be good for his diabetes. Yeah, Sean's going to be a big help. And Glacier said, just found Evangeline issue 2 for $12. Go to pick it up. Nice. Yeah, guys, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram, X at Coney Waves. Coney Waves still in demand, but not for long. We're gonna close that out along with Writhe Payne this Thursday and Friday on John Malin's channel. Speaking of Writhe Payne, on Indiegogo and Fund My Comic in demand. We just added the statue by our own Enrico Botta. 5 left, guys. Get them while they last. They're gonna go quick. I think Thursday and Friday. And then join us this Sunday. I'll be back from Michigan. I'll tell you all about it, but we're going to talk Silent Night, Deadly Night 2, an incredible performance by Eric Freeman. Chris, you missed this, but Amanda B says the star of Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 is hot. So,
She, I see she showed up late to the party asking if we're done already.
Oh.
You know? Like,
she's on the Dexter. She's on the Dexter Weeks time schedule. She shows up an hour late.
Jesus Christ.
Well, at least she popped in. So
Penguin, you're an hour
Mark.
late.
Give her the business.
I know the feeling.
I'm sorry I lost track of time. I was playing Call of Duty.
Oh,
hey, oh,
Chris.
He's just like
Forgiven.
super early for Sunday.
She wasn't on Chris.
Yo, I shit you not. I fell asleep on my fucking recliner. If it wasn't for my iPad fucking smacking me in the chin and kind of waking me the fuck up, I wasn't making it.
So thank you for joining us, Amanda B. Go watch. Oh, it's dark out. You can't watch Silent Night, Deadly Night 2 yet.
come on.
But watch it first thing Sunday morning. She'll watch it. So
I'm gonna watch it tonight after I wrap up Midnight Mass. I'm watching that right now.
Oh, that's great.
Is that any good? I heard that's good. I didn't get you.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's good so far, man. I like it.
Yeah.
Amanda, you played in the new Warzone? Is that what we're talking here? Is this so?
we'll give her a couple minutes to respond. But guys, again, this Thursday, Friday, we'll be streaming on John Malin's channel while I sign Graveyard Shift, Omega Storm, closing out Writhe Payne. We'll mention Coney Waves as well. They're the 3 best books this year. So
Agreed.
she plays
fucking
mobile.
mobile. Ah. Never mind. All right.
You insulted Chris.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
On that note, guys, let's wrap it up. We'll see you guys Sunday for Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. Thanks for watching.
Sounds good.
Later, guys.
Later.